kind of spoony. I've got some incredible news that's been a long time coming. We finally have some groundbreaking research on hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or hEDS, that could change lives for so many of us. This journey began with the dedicated efforts of researchers at Norris Labs, led by the brilliant Dr. Courtney Jinsimer. And Dr. Jinsimer and her team have been tirelessly working to uncover the genetic roots of hEDS. They started their work inspired by the lack of understanding and the skepticism surrounding hEDS. Skepticism they knew firsthand because they were zebras too. Norris Labs has been at the forefront of connective tissue research, driven by a commitment to bring clarity and hope to patients like us. For years, many of us have faced skepticism because hEDS didn't have a known genetic cause. Doctors would even say, what's the point in diagnosing you? But today that is changing. Let's dive into what they found. So the researchers performed whole exome sequencing on families and a cohort of sporadic hEDS patients. They discovered a missense variant in the Kallikrein 15 gene. This variant, specifically the KLK15, showed up consistently in families with hEDS and was enriched in a broader group of hEDS patients. To validate these findings, they created knock-in mice with this genetic variant, and guess what? The mice displayed connective tissue defects similar to what we experience. This is a monumental step because it provides the first genetic and biological evidence for the involvement of Kallikrein gene variants in hEDS. And it brings us one step closer to earlier diagnosis and better clinical outcomes. Now, it's super important to note that KLK genes are not available on EDS genetic testing panels, and it's too soon to be recommended. This is because there's further study and peer research needed. Now, let's talk about the MTHFR gene mutation. This has been a hot topic on TikTok and other social media platforms, with many debates around its role in hEDS and other conditions. It's also a common way to sell B vitamins to people. You might remember the discussions about Kimberly Kitzeroy's BH4 theory, which linked MTHFR mutations to a deficiency in tetrahydrobiopterin, or BH4, impacting connective tissue health. However, the new research sheds light on this. The study analyzed MTHFR variants in their cohort of 197 individuals with hEDS and found no significant enrichment of these common MTHFR polymorphisms. This aligns with statements from the CDC and the American College of Medical Genetics, suggesting that while MTHFR might play a role in some health issues, it's not a primary cause of hEDS. While it's always good to stay informed and consider different theories, it's crucial to rely on robust scientific evidence. And this study is a perfect example of that. Thank you, Dr. Jinsimer. Thank you. So what does that mean for us, the hEDS community? First, it means validation. For so long, we struggled with the stigma of having an invisible illness without a clear genetic cause. Now, we have solid evidence that can pave the way for better understanding and acceptance. For future treatments, this research opens up new avenues. By understanding the role of Kallikrein genes in connective tissue, scientists can develop targeted therapies that address the root cause of the symptoms, not just the symptoms themselves. We're talking curative treatments on the horizon. And most importantly, this means hope for the next generation of zebras, like our kids. With these findings, there's potential for earlier diagnosis, better management, and a brighter future where they don't have to endure the same struggles that we did. Now, this is just the beginning, folks. There's still a lot of work to be done, but this research is a giant leap forward. Keep supporting each other, stay informed, and advocate for continued research and better treatment. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all things hEDS and chronic illness.